When is the last time you saw this?
Every once in a while, where I could be jet lagged somewhere all over the world, and this movie's playing, it'll be on TV, and in the middle of the night, and I'll watch a scene or two, but I haven't watched the whole movie since we made it. So, and I think there's stuff in here that isn't usually seen. I had stuff in the beginning, in the Philippines, with the horrors and in the beginning with my father. That a lot of that stuff I don't think is ever shown. It certainly is not going to be on television.
Right.
This has been a very emotional experience for me.
It was also the first time you've watched it with your wife, who is here as well. Gere is here.
Yeah, I was very happy to share that. Stand up, Gere.
Hi, Gere.
My wife, Gere Lair. No, it's funny. I'm at an age now. I'm at the dinosaur age where I get these awards for the career, and they put together these clips of my career, but it's more like it's my life. From when I was a kid to now. So these are really deep experiences for me to see these other times in my life, but also to remember. I remember everything about making this movie. Everything. And everything you can't see. That wasn't in the movie, I remember. And what we went through to make the movie. In the initial meetings we had to make the movie. And the time of my life it was when we did this. And I mean, it was I'm getting flooded with the whole thing. It's very emotional for me. I spoke to Lou actually before I came in. He's really sorry he couldn't be here. And I run into Lou every once in a while, and we always embrace and have good memories of this shoot. But he's really sorry he couldn't be here. Lou, I have to tell one story here that with Lou, and Lou's brilliant in this. I also forgot how brilliant he is in this film. And I was at that stage of my life that I was just working so hard on this. It was all I was doing was this, and I was shooting the movie, and then every hour that I had outside of the actual shooting of the movie, I was working with a karate master to learn the karate stuff. And, and I was learning the routines of what I had to do, and I was getting very good at that, and I was proud of that. That's all I could do, but I was learning the routines. Lou was also learning karate, as he was in this. But for some reason, he wasn't able to get the routines. It just wasn't happening. When we came to shoot the scene, I was so filled with the routines, and I had it down and everything. We started shooting the scene, and he was struggling with it. And I was getting pissed off. And we didn't have much time to shoot it, and I laid off, and I kicked him once. I hit him really hard in the gut. And he said, okay, that's it. I'm out of here. And he left. And which, rightly so. I had no right doing that to him. And he left. And he was serious. He wasn't coming back. And Taylor and I looked at each other and went, okay, what do we do now? And he made a phone call. Taylor got on the phone. He said, okay. He called some casting people. Said we need a 6'6" black karate master by tomorrow morning. Oh. And we found this guy in New Orleans, and they flew him up, and we shot a lot of that sequence with a double. And we didn't have any time. We had to do it very quickly, but you can't tell, shot by shot, you can't tell.
So when did he come back to set?
2 days later he came back.
Any explanation?
No, that was it. It was my fault. I mean, I take full credit for having messed up.
Right.
But
was that a dynamic that happened a lot? I mean, I think of the scene where you're doing the push-ups and you're in the mud, and I mean, was there any kind of posturing going on?
No, believe me, I'm a trained actor. He's a trained actor. We were helping each other. We came up with the rhythms of that ourselves, of how to play that. A lot of that was improvised, a lot of it. So no, we were very much on the same wavelength. Yeah.
The one thing I was thinking of, just logistically speaking, when you're doing a scene where your character's doing push-ups, I mean, maybe you can do hundreds of push-ups. I don't know if many people can. But how do you kind of save yourself just physically if you're doing take after take?
The first time, we were in great shape, by the way. So the first time, 80 push-ups, no problem. Take 2, 70, take 3, 40. and then it was gone. You can't do any more. So we started 98, 99, 100. And those are the takes actually that were used. 98, 99, 100.